Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Huncho, back at you again with another video. And before we get into this one, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone for getting the channel to 150,000 subscribers, and most of all supporting independent journalism. For hitting 150,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway over on my Instagram, so make sure you go and drop me a follow. I'll be announcing the details in the next couple of hours. Again, there isn't really much I can say apart from just thank you guys for getting me this far and on to the next milestones. But with that being said, let's jump into today's video. And for anyone in the UK, you might be familiar with a shop called Boots. For anyone outside of the UK, it's basically a health and beauty retailer alongside being a pharmacy. For my Americans, it's probably the equivalent to a CVS store. Now, we've all seen the YouTube videos of people going into these kind of places and robbing them, whether it be for the actual drugs themselves or stuff locked in the counters. But I think today's video takes the cake for one of the most dumbest planned out robberies that I've ever seen. And I can't lie, this is probably the quickest police investigation into a store robbery also. At 3:25 AM on the 6th of July 2019, both Michael Denyer and Christina Colton drove a car into a Boots pharmacy store in Trowbridge and proceeded to steal more than £15,000 worth of perfume before hopping back into the car and making a run for it. Of course, a short time later, police would arrive and would begin to investigate the situation. After a quick look through the CCTV, they noticed that both people had been wearing face masks. But upon searching the shop, a purse had been left at the scene from Christina, which, believe it or not, had ID inside. Yes, she left a purse at the crime scene with ID inside. Of course, at the time, police couldn't just say whether it was her though, because she might have left it in the store, for example, as a customer, or maybe she worked at the store. So they had to do further investigations. Further investigations were quick though, as the following day, police would go on to arrest Michael near the same vehicle which had been used in the ram raid up in Bristol. Evidence recovered from his phone and CCTV from the day of the incident had showed him in the store conducting a reconnaissance ahead of the burglary, which was enough for police to go on and charge him. And further evidence would lead to Christina going on to be charged as well. I'm assuming it would have been from DNA evidence at the scene and of course leaving her ID there. Although both were charged, they had been bailed, but due to Christina not turning up to various court dates and multiple warrants being out for her arrest, it would take police quite literally months to locate her before eventually bringing her in. Michael, believe it or not, would go on to be arrested and charged on an unrelated offence, so he had spent some time on remand. In court, they've recently gone on to plead guilty to the charges that were brought against them, and it was heard that not only was £15,000 in products stolen, but also £13,000 worth of damage was also done by crashing into the store itself. And for this, they were sentenced to 3 years and 2 years and 9 months. But what's interesting is that Michael, believe it or not, got the 3-year sentence and Christina had the 2 years and 9 month sentence. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, Michael was on remand for an unrelated offence, but from reports, it doesn't say he got extra for that unrelated offence. Now, that definitely could have been the case, but I've checked multiple reports and that doesn't seem to be the case. Now, you would have thought that Christina, seeing as she was evading arrest and things like that, she would have got the harsher sentence, but clearly that isn't the case. Again, just something to take away from this story. But again, from what I've seen, this does seem like a pretty quick police investigation. And again, if it wasn't for her doing the take then this case probably would have been wrapped up back in 2019, if not early 2020. But we've had to wait to nearly 2 years on for this case to be wrapped up. But let me know what you guys think of this down in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Ape Huncho, and I'm out.